Jones, yeah. Alright, I'm back. Jackie Jones here, White Chocolate Jones, with a special member of the Headyverse out there. You know who you are. For the return of the In Your Head prize wheel here at IYHWrestling.com. I know you ask yourself, Jack, it's been so long, it's been weeks. I forgot. How do you get your name on here? How do you get your name in the hat? How do I win prizes? It's easy, folks. You love In Your Head. You love it to death. Tell everybody about it. Spread the head. That's right. Tell everybody, tweet it. Put it on your Facebook. Put it on your blog, your vlog, your MySpace, your Google+, wherever it is. Tell your friends. Spread the head. Tell them about IYHWrestling.com. How else can you do it? You say, I'm a social misfit, and I don't have a Twitter. I don't have a Facebook. How can I get in on all the goodness? Well, it's easy. Call into IYH Wrestling every Wednesday night, 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Ask a question to myself, to 1-inch biceps, or whoever the guest may be that week, and you will get your name in this hat. Also, you could help out the site. You could write columns. You could review a wrestling show. Whatever it is, use your noggin, use your imagination, and you will get yourself entered into the contest. You could send in questions. You could send in video questions. You know what? Someone did. We have some questions right here. Before we get to the rest of this, we're going to ask the questions. It's been a while since we've had any questions here. It's been a while since we did a show. And of course, they sent them via mail. Right at the post office got these up. So you can send these over. JackIsBackBrother at hotmail.com, or leave a voice message at 508-644-8503. Leave it on the message board at IYHWrestling.com, or leave it on my Facebook. There's so many ways you can do it. Ben Hodgetts wants to know, what sort of training is involved to get into Guys and Fries magazine? It's a hell of a question, Ben. Not a lot of people, they think Jackie Jones, oh my God, the man had to train for months, for years to get into shape, to be the first ever centerfold of Guys and Fries magazines, but that is not the case. It is more about the personality, it is more about attitude and your love of potato products. You can love tater tots, you can love the curly fries, you can be like myself, I'm known as Steak Fry Jones, some fans out there, you know what I'm talking about. Whatever it is, you can cut yourself in mashed potatoes like Mike Holman from Jackass. Whatever it is, you have to love potatoes. You can even be a friggin' muscle bear like J. Mike over on the Facebook, The Ultimate Beef. You can be classically gay-shaped like Weeble. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But you have to be all man and love potatoes. And you can get yourself in Guys and Fries magazine. Alright, second question. From Daniel Adele Herring. He wants to know, if you could interview anybody, dead or alive, who would it be? Wow, that's a hell of a question. Well, now for many of you, you might think, this guy from In Your Head, he talks about wrestling all the time. But there's also another site, which many of you know about, WithoutYourHead.com. And right now, there's a multitude of videos, interviews up there with myself from Days of the Dead. That's right, we'll be going back there in the coming months. So you could check out both sites if you're a fan of horror movies, you're a fan of wrestling. There's a connection there. Check out both sites. That's right, myself, 1-inch biceps on both shows, along with the Flea, Troy Jones, my brother, over on WithoutYourHead.com. So, you know all that. I'd love to have Vincent Price on the show if you're going to talk about dead people from the past for the horror show. For the wrestling show, I mean, Vincent Price, that'd be awesome. Or Boris Karloff, that would be a dream come true. But let's see, over on the other side of the wrestling site, who would I like to have on the show that has passed away? And you know it's not going to happen. Eddie Guerrero would be a hell of an interview. Owen Hart, we could get to hear all the rib stories right from the man. Bruiser Brody would have been pretty cool back in the day. He'd be trashing everybody, talking all about it with the promoters. Would have been good stuff. There's so many people come to the top of my head. Of course, my dream guest that we've not had on the show, because I have actually interviewed a lot of people I've dreamt about having on In Your Head. Very fortunate. But some of the people I would love to have, Rowdy Roddy Piper on the show. That would be pretty amazing stuff. And for Without Your Head, maybe Tom Savini. That would be pretty cool. There's so many guests, but that's a good question. All right, I'm throwing that to you guys. Who would you like to see on either show? All right, now we're going to this prize wheel. Now, to get on here, all you have to do, you gotta love In Your Head in the first place. Donate some prizes. Now, if you donate a prize up here, not only do you get your name up here, not only are you giving stuff away, but you get a banner on the top of IYHWrestling.com. That's pretty sweet. And if it's related to horror, I'll also put you on WithoutYourHead.com. So you get that. It's up there all the time. People can click on it, buy stuff, because they love In Your Head. And they know you're pretty cool if you're giving some stuff for the prize wheel. We'll also talk about you on the show. We'll talk about you on here. It's a win-win situation. And think about this. If you're selling t-shirts, if you have a website, whatever your business is, and, all joking aside, tens of thousands of people or more, sometimes depending on the guest, visit IYHWrestling.com every week. So, you get a lot of exposure. It's good stuff, people. All right. Masked Republic. That's right. Masked Republic. These guys make some really nice luchador t-shirts, and they're going to be selling some masks, I believe, as well. There's only one left, and it's been up here. What I was thinking about before, too, not only do you get your name on the website, but you see there's 12 prizes. So it's not like you donate a prize, I'm giving away as soon as I get it. 1 in 12 chance. So even, at the odds here, it could be up here for a year or more. Probably about 3 months. It's pretty good odds. All right. GeekGirlsOnline.com. Athena Hollow. Great girl, great website. If you're over the age of 18, NWA Legends. Oh my God, we talk about this every year. The Fan Fest. Greg Price puts on the greatest wrestling fan fest you can dream of. And the Headyverse, they come out in droves every year, more and more people. So this year, this August, you gotta come. Charlotte, North Carolina, to the NWA Legends Fan Fest. If you spin that, you will win a prize, courtesy of Greg Price over NWALegends.com. I already gave away the t-shirt, so still up for grabs is an autographed 8x10, and I believe there's another prize. It's escaping my mind right now, but there's so many good things about the Fan Fest, so go over and check out NWALegends.com. And once again, our man, Michael Trezorko, over Bombshell Comics, he's got another Ric Flair print. Woo! That's right, the Nature Boy, his third print. He's already given away two to two lucky members of the Headyverse. He is the man, and he's coming out with wrestling-related comic book, so that will be up on the prize wheel at some point. Now, you think, I love the show, but I don't sell stuff. I don't own a website. Well, if you're just a wrestling fan, you're just a fan of In Your Head, you got something you'd like to donate, whatever it is, use your imagination, have fun with it, send me an email, you know the drill, and we can get it up on here. It's good stuff. All right, what else is going up here? It doesn't have to be something that costs a fortune, folks. It could be anything. All right. Oh, a worn shirt by Jackie Jones. That's right. A shirt that's previously on the body of Jackie Jones. It'll come washed. But people, if you ask nicely, if you say, Jackie Jones, I want that shirt on Nitro, we'll hook you up. What else is going on here? Alright, folks. He's addicted to love. He is Rhett Titus. That's right. You think, oh, I'm going to get this little piece of paper. No. You're going to get a full friggin' poster that was hand-drawn by the Flea, with a hand signed by the Flea, and myself, if you so choose. Maybe you want it pristine. You don't want it signed by a bunch of shenanigans, a bunch of hooligans. Speaking of hooligans, the Hillbilly Heartthrob, that's right. Before he was the Power Goat, before he was hot in your ass, he was the Hillbilly Heartthrob. 1-inch biceps. And this is an old school t-shirt. And is going on the prize wheel. It's size extra large. Speaking of old school In Your Head shirt. A lot of shirts up here. Pretty sweet prize. That's right. Old school 2005 logo. It's got all the guests on it from our inaugural year of In Your Head. It's a pretty sweet prize. Fear the Necro Butcher. Another poster up here. A full-size poster. Now, if you win that, I can't send it overseas just because it's big. Sorry, so if the winner's overseas, I will replace these prizes. Alright. What else we got here? We've got a Hulk Hogan hat. That's right, the Hulkster. Chef Carl has won one of those in the past. He wears it all the time. He is the talk of the kitchen. If he wasn't a married man, the waitresses would be falling all over him. That's right. He's just like Ricky Steamboat. The women might be going all over Chef Carl. He doesn't pay any attention to that because he is a family man. Look at this. The car freshener. That's right. I know no one special has been dying to win that. A car freshener donated by one of the fans of In Your Head. Pretty good prize. Oh my God. And the last one is another poster. Most likely someone's going to win a poster or a t-shirt tonight. I'm feeling it. The Kings of Wrestling. That's right. Claudio Castagnoli, Chris Hero, hand-drawn, full-size poster. It will come hand-signed. So it's pretty good stuff. Alright, guys. So those are the prizes. Now, who won? Who won themselves a prize? Well, before we get into that, check out IYHWrestling.com. That's right. Diamond Dallas Page, DDP, you know, feel the bang! I don't want to knock over this, but he is the man. He is the friggin' yoga machine. And he was on In Your Head last week. If you want to hear all about yoga, now there is a lot of that. But there is some wrestling talk in between the yoga talk. And he is a cool guy, DDP, so check that out. This week on the show, everyone knows Jackie Jones, 1-inch biceps, but especially Jackie Jones. He respects women's wrestling. He can't get enough of it. So this week on the show, what did he do? He went out and seeked 3 women wrestlers on the show. Sojo Bolt making her first ever appearance on the show. ODB, bam! That's right. Second appearance for ODB. She'll be marrying Eric Young pretty soon, so that's going to be pretty sweet. This Wednesday night, ODB, call in. Talk to ODB. And making her third appearance, probably the biggest women, not in stature, but in talent. Women's wrestler on the independent scene right now, or maybe anywhere, and that is Sarah Del Rey, making her third appearance on the show. So it's going to be pretty sweet. And all 3 of those will be involved in Remix Pro Wrestling. It's like the throwdown for the pound. It's going to be good stuff. So check out RemixProWrestling.com. The link is on the website. And like I said, check out the other videos here. Check out WithoutYourHead.com. If you're into the horror movies, you can see Jack in a different light, under his real name, or a fake name, Neil Jones, interviewing some horror movie people. It's really good stuff. Doing some Q&As. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you didn't know that we did that, check out that website. Check out the interviews. Alright, guys. The winner this week for the coveted prize wheel is none other than James. That's right. I believe James is the son who calls in. It's kind of a tandem duo who calls in the show sometimes. I believe JR is actually the father. Is the old school wrestling fan touched by Bruno Sammartino, and James is the son. So James, I know you listen to the show every week. You call in every week. You're a good guy. I enjoy your calls. You just won yourself a prize off this prize wheel. So how do you claim it? How do you get your hands on the prize? Well, it's pretty easy. All you do, that same number you call me every week, just call me up, give me your address. I'm not going to stalk you. I send out hundreds of packages a week in my real job. So don't get all uptight, people. You're winning a free prize. There's no way I can get it to you without an address. So everyone else who has sent me their address, their prizes are back on the prize wheel. But if you don't want to give it out, it's up to you. But if you want your prize, you got to give me the address. So send me the address. And obviously don't do it on the show, but leave the voicemail. Only I hear it. Or send me an email, jagsbackbrother@hotmail.com, and you will win whatever I'm about to spin. Pretty good deal, James. So not only just because you love wrestling, because you love it in your head, you call in, you talk to the wrestlers, you talk to us, and you've won yourself a prize. What other show does that? Nobody. Alright, let's see. Without further ado, James, what would you like to win here? Well, I don't know how old James is, so Geek Girls Online, I love you, Athena Hall, you know it. I'm taking you off for this week only. And what is going? Oh, the Boot Band CD is going up there. Whoa. If you win that one, James, you might have to deal with the president. President Clinton might be coming for you, my friend. I think James is really like a poster. I think he's a poster man. I think he's a younger fan. Put that baby up on his wall next to his poster of, I don't know, Britney Spears. Hootie the Blowfish, that's what's cool today, right? Motley Crue. Alright, James, this is what you're winning. This is what you're getting. You're gonna win. Thanks to In Your Head. You have won yourself. Whoa! Now, if you see this, it's actually on this one here. He has won himself the Bombshell Comics print. Michael Jazorka, the man is a machine. He's given us all these prints for the show. And for whatever reason, we're always spinning them. See, this is his third one he's given out. It's a hell of a prize, James. You're a lucky man. Thank you, Michael Jazorka. I implore everyone to go to bombshellcomics.com. You can buy yourself these prints. They're pretty cheap. Buy yourself some comic books. Check the man out. Like him on Facebook. bombshellcomics.com. Thank you, Michael Jazorka. Thank you, James, for listening. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Give us a thumbs up. Rate it. You know the deal. Do everything you can think of to spread the head because you love In Your Head. You love Jackie Jones. You love 1-inch biceps. You love the white chocolate. So listen, every week, IYHWrestling.com, 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Jackie Jones.